Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and episode 11 of the Sunderland project. And today we have the FA Cup third round match against Charlton Athletic. So I was going to do the Man City game, I said at the end of the last episode, but I thought, you know what, we'll do a cup game, why not? So I played on another game and went on to the FA Cup, and well, I kind of wish I did show you, because we won the FA against Man City 2-1, and it was a brilliant match. Kone was sent off and Cauley Woodrow scored two brilliant goals. But since I saw you last against Liverpool, we lost 2-0 against Man United, but won 4-0 in the Tyne Wear derby. I think that's 7 in a row now for Sunderland in the derbies. Newcastle, will be feeling rough after that one. Dendonka getting a couple, and Lewis grabbing a couple of goals there. We then lost 1-0 to Arsenal. We weren't lucky in that game. Played pretty solidly, but Mesut Ozil scored the goal there. We then won 1-0 against QPR. Lewis Graben scoring there. We then won 4-1 against West Ham. Lewis Graben getting a hat-trick and Malumbu scoring. And then we lost 2-1 to West Bromwich Albion with, hold on a second, yeah, Malumbu and Pickford got injured in that game, so Pickford was brought off and Larson had to go in goal, but Malumbu out for a long time, 3 months I think it was. West Brom, we then lost 2-1, Solly March getting a consolation goal in the end, but Pappy getting sent off for a two-footed challenge. We then drew 2-2 with Swansea, Woodrow and Barini on the score sheet. We then won 3-1 against Leicester City on Boxing Day with Chalobah, Woodrow and Barini on the score sheet. We then won 3-0 against Hull City with Woodrow, Defoe and Kone scoring. And most recently we beat Man City, as I said before. So what does that mean for the Premier League table? Well, we are currently in 8th position. Very, very happy with that, 36 points. We're only 6 points off Champions League football and only 10 points off the title at the moment. So you never know. Stranger things have happened. But we're very much safe from relegation. And yeah, we're just consolidating, which is what we want. Looking at the transfers then, obviously we're still trying to negotiate something with Stoke City, but yeah, they want 17.5 million and I'm not willing to pay it. Daniel Vass, look at this guy. Look how many positions he plays in. Look at that. He can play anywhere on the pitch apart from goalkeeper if he needs to. Very, very strange that. But Nemanja Matic, yeah, transfer listed by Chelsea, wants to come to us. We're going to pay 8 million for him, but he'll slot into the heart of midfield and do a very, very good job, I think. He's a very good player, Nemanja Matic, and I'm looking forward to that. We're in the final stages of the contract, and hopefully he'll be coming. Barini, I'm trying to get rid of him because he's been moaning. We're trying to part exchange him for Charlie Austin, who's on the transfer list, but I don't know whether to go in again for him. He's scored 5 in 11 this season, scored 9 in 21 last season. Could be a useful little backup player, but yeah, we have brought in Wojciech Szczesny because of the injury to Jordan Pickford. I brought him in on a month loan deal, and as you can see in his first game he got an 8, and that was against Man City, so we've extended it till the end of the season. He's much better than Pickford and Manone apparently, so I think that's a good signing, and we might try and pick him up permanently at the end of the season, which would be good. Pretty sure we signed Szczesny in the Everton project, so that's a blast from the past. But looking at the team for today, then we're going to give Charlton a very strong side out there and give them as much respect as possible. Szczesny will start in goal with Mankio, Djilabodji, Denia and Van Aanholt in defence. We've got Rodwell, Maitland-Niles and Larson in the middle, and we've got Kazri, Barini and Klose starting as a front three. So let's get into it. Hopefully we'll be able to do something good. Have a bit of a cup run, you know. We've got no pressure of relegation or anything, you know. We're very much safe in the table. We are kind of pushing for Europe, but I'm not sure we've quite got the strength and depth to push for that this season. So a nice cup run would be good. Maybe pick up a trophy. Lawson's injured. He's been moaning about first team football, and what a goal that is from. Well, I don't know what happened there, Jack Rodwell. I don't know why was Barini offside. Let's was it this? Let's move it back just a little bit. Try and work out what's happened there. What did happen? Was it the initial ball to Larson? And that's closer. That's Barini. Maybe he got in the way. I think that's harsh. What a brilliant goal that was from Jack Rodwell. And yeah, it should be 1-0. Khazri just wide. We've been playing closer the last few matches, just giving him a bit of a run out, and he's done all right. Whenever he's played this season, he's actually done all right, which is remarkable for a 39-year-old to be able to perform well in the Premier League. But he just gives us that level head, when we need a bit of experience on the pitch, somebody to pick out that pass. He's a good little player, and he'll be sorely missed. He is retiring this season. We just picked him up until the end of the season, and we'll hopefully bring him in on a coaching deal. But this isn't good. Charlton have scored, and well, played some good football there, and we're going to have to get them in at half time, get them to regroup. I've skipped the replay there. I'm disgusted by the fact that they've went 1-0 up, and yeah, understand with disappointment. Just as I was talking about closer, he's on a 6.4, which isn't what we want at all. But here's Barini. That's why he's not got a first team place. He's just not good enough. Bring Defoe and Woodrow on. See how they do. We do have a strong bench. For the unlikely case that this was going to happen. Lawson probably needs to come off, to be honest with you. What sort of injury is a thigh? So we could have destroyed him here. We'll bring on Dendonka, I think. See what he can do. Dendonka right now. Mankior. Rodwell. Over the bar. But this isn't good. This really isn't good. We want to demand more from them and go attacking here. We need to try and get back into this. We've had 10 shots. We're just nowhere near the target. I've seen Rodwell had that screamer earlier in the match, and I'm really wishing that I showed the Man City game. We have been absolutely atrocious here, and Deny almost got us an undeserved equaliser, but we've lost. We're out the FA Cup. Charlton Athletic have won. There's not much else to say. We absolutely dominated the game. The one chance they got, they took. And that is us out of the FA Cup. Supporters apparently were confident that we could win the FA Cup. He's out for 3 weeks. But there you go, Malumbu out still for another 9 weeks. Grabbing out for 6 to 7 weeks. It's not great, the situation, and well, the board will be absolutely raging about that. But we've been knocked out of the FA Cup. There's nothing we can do about that now. All we've got to worry about is this league. And yeah, when am I going to come back? Probably come back for the Watford game, and then we'll wrap up the season after that. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but enough for me and for the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.